Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. So as you know by the title of this video, I will be showing you how I do my wash and go routine and 2 specific tricks that I do each time that has been foolproof and the thing that I do every single time. So continue watching to see. This is what my hair looks like at the end. Spoiler alert, it's still not completely dry, it's still kind of wet, but the rest of the video will walk you through the process. Enjoy. So my hair just came out of the shower. I am going to unclip. I'm just gonna put this towel on my lap because there will be a lot of water dripping. So this is what I have to work with. There's a little bit of conditioner still in it. So I divide it in half and I'll be working with this first. And I just love clips. Helps to keep everything out but still away. And it's always at this beginning stage that I'm like, oh my god, there's so much hair to do. Then I suck it up and I just get to it. Okay. So with this now, I rake my fingers through. It's all detangled, but I just like to do this before going in with my Denman. Okay, and then I'll divide this into an even smaller section. And I'll clip the rest. So now with what I have, and this is when you'll see, if you saw my other video about my heat damage, this is when you'll see the heat damage, because you'll see some of these strands are only this long. So very upsetting, but I digress. I have cold water in this water bottle. Just like to make sure it's soaking. And then I'll go in with my product. So this part is pretty much normal, typical of what people do. Just rake it through. Make sure that every strand is coated. And if I feel like it's not taking well, I'll just respray a bit and add a little bit more. And then I'll go in with my Denman. And then with my gel, I like to mix it on my hands first. And my gel, I like to cool it. I'll put it in the fridge just before I jump into the shower. And I found I started doing this trick when I was in Europe this summer because the place that I was staying at didn't have air conditioning. And I felt like my products were warm. And so I thought maybe they'll just put it in the fridge. And since I started putting the gel in the fridge and then apply it just for an hour or so, I've noticed a huge difference in how the gel applies and how my hair takes it. And now I always do that. I always put it in the fridge before I apply. And it just leaves my hair feeling secure and like locked in. So that's the first tip that I do differently. And then I don't do anything else. I'll literally just push it to the side. And then you'll see the second thing that I do differently. Okay, so I finished this part and I have a little bit of gel on my hands, and this is what I do. I mix it around a bit first, and then I kind of take all of the hair for this section because I work in 4 sections. So I take all of the hair in this section, I kind of smooth it down, run my hands through all of this, and then I twist. And it depends on how I want to get it, but and this gives me such great definition and saves so much time. Like, I don't have to finger coil, I don't have to do any of that. I do this, I clip it, and I let it set while I work on the next sections. And this has really transformed the finished product of my hair, like how my hair looks after, because it gets time to, hang on, this doesn't want to cooperate, I'll use this. It has time to like kind of set like this. There's no frizz, there's nothing that really influences it. It just sits. And then it's out of my way too, and then I work on the next section. So I'll do all of that around my head. I'll show you what it looks like when I do that, and then we'll move on from there. But this is like the second biggest thing that I do when I do my hair. See you soon. So I completed this section, same thing, have a little bit of gel on my hands. I mix it together. I kind of flatten the top because I feel like my hair gets really voluminous and I don't really need extra volume. So I kind of flatten the top, and then the same thing, I'll twist it. And then I'll clip it, and then you get the gist of it. So that's what I do for this side too. I'll let it set, and then I'll take it out and I'll show you how I take it out, and then I'm done. Okay, so it has been a couple of hours. I just didn't have anywhere to go for part of the day, so I left it in longer. It's up to you how long you choose to leave it in, but this is all 4 of them now in those buns. And it feels hard, which is what I like, because it means that everything's like absorbed, it's not 100% dry, but it's had time to kind of form the pattern, the curl pattern, without any frizz or anything, because it's not on my shoulders, so it's all tucked away nicely. To take it out, literally I just gently start to unclip it. And I'll just twist a little bit just to get it loose. And that's it. The weight itself will kind of pull it out itself. And I do that for each part. Give it a little tug. And I will leave it like this just for a couple of minutes just to let it get out again, and it usually kind of breaks off into its own pieces. And then that's all I do. And the intro part to this video is how it looks when it's like all out and almost dry. But yeah, this is what I do. So with the putting in the gel in the fridge just before I start my shower routine so that it's a little bit cold, once I work on each section, clipping it and leaving it in, and then leaving it for an hour or so after before taking it out. Those are the two tricks that I use and I do each time. And my hair is not perfect, my strategy is not perfect, but it's getting to a point where I'm really starting to understand what works well for my hair, and that's something that really does. So thank you again for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.